Have you ever picked up an old battery that refused to light even a small LED? Then tried a new one and watched it glow instantly, and wondered if that old battery was truly dead or just forgotten? You have probably seen this more times than you can count. An old battery sits on the shelf, quiet and ignored, while a new one jumps to life right away. Before you toss that old battery aside, let me show you why it might still be worth your time to take a closer look. Start by checking the voltage with a simple multimeter. Set it to DC voltage and touch the probes to the battery terminals. On the old battery, you will see the needle barely move or the screen stay near zero. Then, check the new battery and you will see a healthy reading right away. This quick test tells you the problem is inside the old battery, not the wires or the tool. Before opening anything, wipe the outside of the battery with a clean cloth so dirt does not fall inside. Put on your gloves to protect your hands, because safety always comes first. Use a screwdriver to carefully loosen and remove the battery caps, taking your time and not forcing them. Work slowly and keep the caps in order, so you know exactly where everything goes when it is time to put it back together. Now it is time to deal with what is inside the battery. Slowly pour the old acid into a plastic tray, keeping your face back and your hands steady. Do not rush the step. Once the acid is out, add clean water into the battery, close the openings with your hand, and gently shake it to loosen the old residue inside. Pour that water out and repeat once more until the liquid comes out clearer. This simple rinse helps remove built-up deposits and prepares the battery for the next cleaning steps, all while keeping things controlled and safe. I'd like to hear where you're from. Drop your city and state below, so I know how far this video is reaching. Now you neutralize what is left inside the battery. Mix baking soda with distilled water in a plastic container. Use about 2 tablespoons of baking soda for every quart of water, and stir until it fully dissolves. Slowly pour this mixture into the battery until the plates are covered. You will see light bubbling, which tells you the acid residue is being neutralized. Let it sit for about 30 minutes so the solution can work deep inside. After that, gently shake the battery to reach all corners, then pour the liquid out into a safe container. Rinse the battery once more with distilled water to wash away any remaining soda. This step helps stop hidden corrosion and gives the battery a clean, stable interior before you move on. Now, you rinse the battery with clean distilled water. Slowly pour distilled water into each cell until it reaches the proper level. Gently shake the battery to flush out any leftover residue from the previous step. Do not shake hard. just enough to move the water around inside. Pour the water out completely, and repeat this rinse one more time. This step clears away remaining impurities and prepares the battery for fresh electrolyte without leaving behind anything that could weaken it later. Now comes a deeper cleaning step that helps wake this battery back up. Mix hydrogen peroxide with distilled water in a clean container. Slowly pour the mixture into each cell of the battery. You will notice light bubbling, which is normal and shows the solution is working inside. Gently rock the battery back and forth so the liquid reaches all internal plates. Let it sit for a short moment, then pour everything out completely. This step helps remove stubborn buildup that water alone cannot clear, and it prepares the battery for fresh acid so it can hold a charge again. Now, give the battery one final rinse with clean distilled water. Pour it in gently, shake the battery, and drain it completely so nothing stays inside. Set the battery aside and wipe the outside dry with a clean cloth. Take a piece of fine sandpaper and lightly clean both battery terminals until the metal looks bright again. This removes oxidation and helps ensure a solid electrical connection later. When you finish, the battery should look clean inside and out, ready for fresh acid and charging. Now it is time to bring the battery back to life. Carefully pour fresh sulfuric acid at the correct concentration into each cell until it reaches the proper level. Take your time here and make sure you do not spill. When all cells are filled, wipe the top of the battery clean and place the caps back on securely. Use a small amount of silicone sealant around the edges of the caps to prevent leaks and let it set briefly. Once the battery is sealed, connect it to a proper charger. Make sure the positive and negative clamps are placed correctly before turning the charger on. Set the charger to a slow charge and let the battery charge for about 3 hours. During this time, check the battery occasionally to be sure it stays cool and stable. You should not hear boiling or see excessive bubbling. After charging is complete, disconnect the charger and let the battery rest for a few minutes. This step allows the internal chemistry to settle. At this point, the battery has fresh acid-clean plates and a proper charge again. You are ready to test it and see if all this careful work paid off. Now it is time to see the result of your work. Use the multimeter to check the battery voltage and confirm that it has power again. Then connect the LED test wire to the terminals. When the light comes on, you know the battery is alive. This simple test shows that the battery can deliver current again and that the restoration steps were done correctly. While the battery is ready, you can put it to work in another useful way. Take a rusty hammer and wipe off loose dirt so you can see the rust clearly. Prepare 2 wires with alligator clips. Connect the blue wire to the negative terminal of the restored battery. Connect the red wire to the positive terminal. Clamp the blue wire to the hammer. Clamp the red wire to a steel bolt. This setup gets everything ready for electrolysis, using the battery you just repaired to help remove rust from old tools around your home. Now pour Coca-Cola into a glass or plastic tray until it covers the metal parts. Place the hammer and the bolt into the liquid and make sure they do not touch each other. Connect the blue clip on the hammer to the negative terminal of the battery. Connect the red clip on the bolt to the positive terminal. Turn on the power and let the electrolysis run. You will see small bubbles forming on the metal. After a short time, lift the hammer out and rinse it with clean water. The rust comes off easily, and the metal looks much cleaner. Today, you saw that an old battery does not always belong in the trash. With careful cleaning, proper refilling, and patient charging, you can bring it back to life and put it to real use again. You also saw how that same battery can help clean rusty tools and save things you already own. These are simple skills that keep your workshop running and your money in your pocket. If this kind of practical DIY makes sense to you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with a friend who still enjoys fixing things the old way. More useful projects are coming next.